everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Georgia from Georgia's Shenanigans. Today I thought I would show you how to make yourself a beautiful beaded sun catcher that's lovely to hang in a window or hang outside, wherever you'd like to put it. We're going to be stringing onto tiger tail wire. I think this wire is about a 0.6 or 0.7 millimeter, I'm not sure. I haven't written on the roll what it was, so yeah, so I'm guessing. I usually use a heavier gauge wire for sun catchers than I would on a necklace or a bracelet. I just think it makes them a better quality, I guess. You don't have to use a thicker wire. I just do. That's just how I do it. So your piece on the bottom, well, the piece I'm using today is this beautiful crystal glass electroplated teardrop shaped pendant. So there's that. We're going to use 3, I think these are 10 millimeter faceted round glass beads, 6 of these 8 millimeter electroplated glass cubes, 16 of these crackle beads. These are actually, they say they're pink and black, but they're really sort of pink and grey, and they're really pretty for the sun. I generally use glass beads for sun catchers. Stone beads they're too opaque, so you're not going to pick up any colours really with the stone beads, so I generally use glass beads. I've also got some metal little round balls with a little pattern on them. They're about I suppose a 6 millimeter roughly. These would be an 8 millimeter across little bead. There's 6 of those. A couple of crimps, a couple of crimp covers, and a hook. These hooks are stainless steel. They're nice and strong. Really, really good for sun catchers. So to begin, we're going to pop a crimp onto our wire, pop the wire through the pendant, then pop that wire back through the crimp. Now at this point you can choose to crimp it off really close. I wouldn't. I would leave it a little bit away from the pendant, just so that the pendant's got freedom to move. So pop that on there, grab your crimping pliers. I'm sure everyone's seen these. Wonderful little tools. So crimp off your wire. Now you always make sure when you're crimping that your wires aren't crossed inside the crimp, that they're going straight through. So mine haven't crossed over, so that's great. So now we need to use the other little notches on the pliers to squeeze that crimp in even more. So that's nicely crimped. It's nice and strong. It's not going to go anywhere. Now, this is kind of debatable. You can put a crimp cover on it, or the next bead, or the first bead I'm going to put on is one of these little balls, which will probably go down over it anyway. But for the purposes of the video, I'll pop a crimp cover on there. Anyone who watches my channel will know that these are not my favourite finding. I really don't like them, and I just squashed that one way too much. Now I'm really messing it up. Once you squash them too much, then they're pretty much ruined. Okay, I'm not going to use it. Oh, maybe I am. It's stuck on there. That's all right. I'll fix it up. a little later. Okay, so we're going to start off with one of these little balls, and then we're going to put 4 of these crackle glass beads onto the wire. These can be a little bit hard to see the hole because of all the crackling that's going on inside the bead. Can make it a little bit tricky. So we're going to put 4 of them. And what I'm doing is I'm feeding that tail through the beads so you can't see the tail on the wire. And you know, you can cut it off at the crimp if you want to. I just don't. Pop on another ball, a cube, one of these little flat round ones, a faceted ball, another flat round one, another cube, round one, and then 4 more of these crackle beads. And a round one. So there's our pattern, which in the sun are going to look fabulous. These little ones tend to, because I'm holding it, if I was holding it vertically, it'd be fine. But that's what we have. So I'll finish stringing these beads and then I'll show you how to finish it off. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I've strung all the beads, just repeated that pattern all the way along. So it's probably, I would say, I don't know, about 12 inches of beads, roughly, plus a little pendant at the bottom. So now we want to attach our hook. So we grab the crimp, pop the wire through the hook. I've got way too much wire. And now you want to pop the wire through the crimp. Now at this point you can decide to not have your beads going all the way up to the hook. It's entirely up to you. You can have some of the wire exposed at the top if you wanted to. I'm going to leave just a little tiny bit of wire at the top. And you always too want to make sure that your beads aren't too tight, because if they're too tight then your piece isn't going to have any movement, and it's not going to sit the way you want it to. So crimp that off. Chop off this bit here. Pop a crimp cover on. Sorry, my husband's just turned his music on. Okay, and there you have it. There's your Suncatcher. So thanks very much for joining me, and I hope you enjoy my video and will like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much. Bye for now.